What is up? It is iSmooth here. Now I wanted to make a quick video because we got a data download today, and we finally know when the Super EZAs for Super Gogeta and Janemba release. By the way, I would like to add that with the addition of these two, we know who the last Super EZA is. So if I open up the wiki, we go to, why is it not here? Oh, here it is. The EZA banner. We have these 5 units. It's no coincidence that like the last one, I was not gonna say super perfect cell. I don't know why I just like stuttered or had a hard time saying that, but it's no coincidence that Tech Cell is the last one here. All 4 of these guys EZA on the anniversary EZA banner, and Tech Cell doesn't. No, that's not that. He's EZAing 100%. He is one of the 3 Android slash Cell Saga slots. Another one is probably going to be either Super EZA int LR Gohan or like Future Gohan, Trunks, the Tech Goku Gohan. Like it's going to be one of those 3 units, I would imagine. 2 of which would be normal EZAs. One of them is the Super EZA. But for sure, Tech Cell is one of the 3 characters. And another one of the 3 characters is going to be either a Bye Guys into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, or it's going to be a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Either way, the Gohan is going to have the father-son Kamehameha most likely. It like it fits the family theme. It's the only thing that makes sense at this point. So again, Tech Cell is going to EZA, and now what we've been here for, the details and the time. As you see, February 4th, 11 p.m. CST. Just convert that to your time. That is when they will be dropping in-game. Of course, it's going to be Super EZAs just like these two. Honestly, I don't like doing the Super EZA events as much just because they take a long time and you don't get as many stones. However, I do like Super EZAs because it brings back these characters. Now, they don't have the best animations. That's the negative about the Super EZA, but sometimes seeing the super old like start of Dokkan animations is a little bit refreshing just because it's like this is where the game used to be, and imagine it now with like this tech Vegito. Like, it is just insane, right? So now that we know that it drops on February 4th, 11 p.m. CST, again, just convert that to whatever time you're in. Now let's get into the kits. Shout out Minato's Flash, got a video on it, and he also has the translations because Global sucks on Twitter. And they didn't drop the translations for whatever reason, and also I checked the global wiki, and we don't have the data download yet, so they're not here on the global wiki, so I can't show you just the translations off of that. So let's go with Minato's Flash again. Shout out to him for having the translations. He, unfortunately for him, is not free from the shackles that is global Dokkan Twitter because they don't post the details sometimes for some reason. I have no clue what's going on over there. Anyways, Super EZA, STR, Super Gogeta. Also new format. I like it still. Um, Key 2, attack and defense 200%. Attacks effective against all types. I mean, that's to be expected. High chance of crit launches an additional chance, or an additional attack with a high chance to be a super. So, yeah. One additional with a high chance to be a super. Just straight up, no condition. When attacking, 100% attack and defense. When collecting key spheres, if this character is placed in the second or third turn, they launch an additional super attack. 2 key, 40% attack for all allies. For every rainbow key sphere obtained, you get attack and defense plus 50%, chance to perform a crit plus 10%. So of course that's going to stack with the 50% chance. So of course, 2 rainbow orbs, you'll have a 70% chance to crit along with super effective, and then of course every rainbow key sphere you get 50% attack and defense. And for every attack performed, you get defense plus 50 up to 200% and damage reduction rate of 10 up to 30% within the same turn. Every attack doesn't need to be a super, so as long as you're getting him in the second or third slot, you will be getting the full damage reduction no matter what. After he's super, so 30% damage reduction. When there's a superclass enemy, you have 77% attack, and then a great chance to guard. That's kind of Great chances to guard aren't that good, but now we know. again, now the icon is in the game, so now you 100% will know if he's guarding or not before you make a decision where to put him. And then when there's extreme class, you have 77% attack and defense, you guaranteed crit, and you guard all attacks. So overall, he can super 4 times, probably on average. I mean, you're running him with Gogeta, right? So the tech Gogeta is most likely going to be on the team. So you have a Rainbow Orb Changer. On average, you'll probably be getting 2 to 3 Rainbow Orbs. I would say most likely 2. So you can look forward to 70% chance to crit, 100% attack and defense from Rainbow Key Spheres. And then the super class enemy, extreme class enemy, of course, depends. Overall, very good unit. Is he as good as Janemba or Buhan? No, but he's still he's still good unit. I don't know how well he's gonna be taking super attacks. Probably not fantastic. So what would I recommend you give him? Obviously you don't give him any crit, so no crit at all. You just give him his 5 crit that he has from the base being STR, and then after that, obviously, you go probably full dodge and then additional. The reason I would say more dodge than additional is because he's going, most of the time, you're not going to run this guy in slot 1, so he's going to be doing 3 attacks. So the chance that you get an additional is going to be high. You don't need to give him a ton of additional. So this is a dodge character, 100%. I would give this guy dodge. I would try to get him to 25, 27 dodge if I can, and then the rest goes into additional. That's just what I would recommend, just because, again, he's going to be doing 3 attacks pretty much every turn. So there's going to be a good chance that you get an additional. So, again, that's Super Good Gino. Let's go to Janemba now. Super easy in Janemba. I wish their leader skills and super attack effects changed, but they don't do that with super ECAs, unfortunately. So anyways, key 2 attack and defense was 200%. He guards. He has a high chance to evade just straight up. Until he attacks, he has a 20% chance to dodge. And then when collecting key spheres, if this character is placed in first or third turn, he gets an additional 20% chance to dodge and gives 2 key and 40% defense for all allies. So I don't even need to go on. In slot 1, he has a 90% chance to dodge before he attacks. And then after he attacks, he's going to have 70. So the reason it's called when collecting key spheres, that means that you can get this 90% before you have to attack. So he'll have 90% chance to dodge in slot 1, which is really good. I mean, we're talking 90%. AGL-UI Goku has 77% before he starts stacking it. So imagine AGL-UI after he dodges for the 3rd time. I think he has 91% after he dodges for the 3rd time. That's what this character is doing every time before he attacks. That's really good. So, and he's supporting, of course. And then when he receives an attack, you get 100% attack and defense. For every attack received or evaded, you get 200% attack, or 50% attack up to 200% attack. It doesn't look like that's per turn, so you just build that up. And after evading, you launch an additional super attack for 4 turns. When facing a superclass enemy, defense plus 200%, attacks effective against all types, and then when facing extreme class, you have defense 100%, and great chance of becoming super effective. This guy has 90% dodge, so I don't know if I would even say go full dodge, but honestly, I don't really see myself doing anything else either. I mean, to me, he's dodge, and that's his main strength. He's there to dodge. That's what he's doing for you. You're putting him in slot 1, he's dodging. If he doesn't dodge, he failed. And that's that. This guy's going to age incredibly well because he has a 90% chance to dodge in slot 1. Now again, his defense isn't the highest, but 90% is pretty substantial. And then he'll have 70% with guard no matter what. Overall, and he supports 2 key, 40% defense. Overall, very good unit. Again, that 90% is crazy, especially with a guard. I'm really liking this guy. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like drop a sub to the channel. It really helps me out a lot and pushes my videos to more people so they get more views. And yeah, thank you for watching. Last time, final time I'm gonna show this. This guy is going to EZA in this celebration. He's one of the 3. And then, let's go back to the wiki. February 4th, 11 p.m. CST. Just convert that to your time. That's when they drop. We can actually take a look at the categories. So if you want to know what categories they're weak against, the Dokkan info site is very good for this because you can go to events, you can go to the Extreme Z battles, and then you just gotta find it. There's a lot here, of course, but Gogeta. So if you want to make a team for Gogeta movie bosses, and then he's going to be, you're gonna want extreme units. These old ones are super restrictive, so you can only do, you can only have AGL and int units against Gogeta, which I think for movie bosses is unfortunate because Broly is tech, but you can use the other int Broly too. So, and then of course you're gonna want to use Easy 8 units, and then whatever mission they decide. Is it in here? Oh, it is actually in here. So we can actually check that right now. So let's do that. Might as well get this in the video. So the mission is planetary destruction. So you're gonna want movie bosses planet and 4 planetary destruction. And then again, of course, you want them easy 8 so they do more damage. And then if we go look at Janemba, Janemba's right here. He is fusion, which is just Potara. Or not Potara, what am I saying? It's just the Metamoran dance. It's not Potara, it's just like Gogeta, basically. Gogeta and Gotenks. You want none of the extreme types, and then you just want super physical and super STR. And then you're gonna want them to be, we can check real quick, the other typings, or the categories. I have no idea what that is. Combination. I don't know if this is fusion or fused fighters, or it's not gonna be joined forces. I'm gonna just assume this is fusion, honestly. So we're gonna go with fusion, and then again, easy 8 characters that are super STR or super physical. Anyways, again, thank you for watching this video. Helps me out, it means a lot. Appreciate you spending time here, and with that, I'm out.